If we raise our credit score to 700, we raise our net worth by $750 billion in 10 years. Okay? From zero to 750 billion. Now I take that 700 credit score and go to the bank. And now you want to become a homeowner. You ask the bank, if you go to your phone, your computer at night, you have a job, you have a 700 credit score, you're asking for $30,000, $50,000 line of credit. The computer will tell you yes at midnight. It's not going to ask you your race, it's not going to ask you your gender, it's not going to ask you what neighborhood you came from. The computer's just going to say yes. And I'll bet anybody in here $1,000. I'll give you $1,000 if you have a job and a 700 plus credit score, and you go to the computer, and if you go, one of my coaches goes to the computer, if that computer does not give you a $25,000 or more line of credit, I'll give you $1,000 myself. Everybody, I'm telling you, this stuff works. Now, get the credit score, now you want to ask for a home loan. Number one way you build wealth in America is home ownership. Take the 700 credit score, the bank can't make any money unless they're making loans. Now, banks were racist when he was growing up because the bank was owned by a family. The family was racist, maybe. The bank is now publicly traded. I own Wells Fargo stock. If you have a mutual fund, a 401k, you own a big bank stock. Are you with me so far? So take the 700 credit score with my coaches or on your own, go to the bank and require them to give you a prime rate, fixed 30-year mortgage to buy a home. That creates $800 billion of wealth. The average black home ownership rate is 44% today. White, 75%. In 10 years, we want to go to 62%. Black people. From 44% to 62%, not a huge jump. That's $800 billion. Now we're at $750 billion and $800 billion. That's $1.5 trillion. Now, we got $88 trillion to $100 trillion of wealth being transferred in the next 10 years by baby boomers. Who did I tell you is walking out of the economy every day? White, wealthy, college-educated men going to play golf. The money, the cash, the stocks, the bonds, the houses going to the husbands, the wives, the children, the in-laws. They don't want the businesses. It's too much work. There's nothing wrong with the businesses. In every town in America, somebody owns 3 barbershops, 3 nail salons, one law firm, 3 dentist office locations, 2 nurseries that's doing 7 figures every year. Rinse and repeat. It's a profitable business. The kids don't want it. Please hear me. It's $88 to $100 trillion, 15 trillion of which are businesses nobody wants. Go meet a white person. Go meet a Latino person, go meet an Asian person, go meet a black person who owns a business whose children are giving disrespect to their parents. Get to know them. I'm joking, but I'm serious. Get to know them, go to lunch with them, take them to breakfast, and within 6 months say, you know what? I'd like to buy your business. The cash flow, am I boring you? No. I'm trying to be practical here. The cash flow from the business will finance the acquisition in most parts. The bank will give you a loan based on not your credit, the business's cash flow and assets. You then ask the owner to take paper back, seller financing, 40%. You say to the seller, if I fail in my experiment, I'll give you the business back in 3 or 4 years. If I default, you get the business back. Fair exchange is no robbery. You commit to raise 10% of the, let's say it's $1 million acquisition. So now you've got $500,000 from the bank, $400,000 in seller financing. Milton knows this. 10% is $100,000. Now you do a GoFundMe campaign of Clark Atlanta University alumni. They put money in an LLC, limited liability corporation, investing in that business. You financed it institutionally. That's much better than doing $20,000 GoFundMe campaign for a startup pizza shop, which is what we've been doing. Now that's $1 trillion of buying businesses. 10%, less than 10% of the $15 trillion in businesses. And another trillion is through AI. I already told you you can start a business by yourself in the next 5 years and become a millionaire. That's $3.5 trillion in wealth creation in 10 years by Black America, and I didn't mention the government one single time.